We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now at the plate, Tyler Cross. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Belted high and deep into right center. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. It's out of here. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
So striding in, Tyler Cross. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. It's out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Ready for another chance? Tyler Callahan.
Strike him out. Here we go.
Tyler Callahan.
Hey, no outs now.
Round to third. Rain. One there.
Out.
On to first, and they get the double play. So digging in now, Tyler Cross, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulled toward right center field. Allen will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. At the plate, Aristides Aquino.
Now batting, number 44.
Grounded to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Reds lead it 3-2. Tyler Cross will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
The batter.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Boston Red Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Nick Anderson claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Boston Red Sox. Cincinnati find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Tyler Cross. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
Hey!
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Standing in, Lourdes Gurriel. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Castellanos leads off first with 1 away.
Hey, get us a ground ball right here. Here we go.
Third baseline. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Into the box now. Tyler Cross. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Long throw to third. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has the play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
So here's Michael Chavis now. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Shortstop, Xander.
And he pops it up. Gurriel has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready now, Tyler Cross, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Hey, here we go, here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air.
Come on, go hard, you're scoring. Go hard.
Gurriel is there, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in now, Tyler Cross.
The third baseman, Tyler Cross.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive it, huh? Pick one out.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. And quickly there are 2 away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Castellanos.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So they go down without a whimper here. Nothing in the Cincinnati 9th. Last chance for the Red Sox. They trail it here by just a run.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kenta Maeda will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Cross. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 39.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
First pitch, 7-10.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Kepler's there for it. He's got it one away. Next up for the Red Sox, Tyler Cross. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Hey, let her fly right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Arrives. Shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, Tyler Cross. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Oh, big guy, sear this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center.
You're going. Come on, go hard.
But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
So here's Michael Chavis now.
The batter, the designated hitter, Michael
Cross, the runner at third with no outs.
All right, one more time right here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
A bouncer up the middle. Anderson picks it up. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Red Sox settle for just the one. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Red Sox lead it 4-3. Now in the box, Tyler Cross.
Third baseman, Tyler Cross.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Up next for Minnesota, Alex Kirilloff. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Kirilloff.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Tyler Cross. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
One time right here.
Hit out towards second. He's right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're up 6-4. Here's Jed Jerko now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Final strike for the Twins. Hit to third. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Red Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Nick Whitgren wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Trevor Hildenberger earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Twins, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jake Odorizzi, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff, and when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Stepping in, Tyler Cross, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
First pitch, 7-10.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the out. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Runs this one down. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Now batting, Tyler Cross. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tyler.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Cross is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
High and deep to right center. Buxton will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. In now, Tyler Cross. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Left side, reined in. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, settling in now, Tyler Cross.
The third baseman, Tyler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That a way to find that
nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
So here's Michael Chavis now. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Michael.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
The 1-2. Runner's going. Belted high in the air out to left. Going back is the left fielder. It's out of here. Michael Chavis has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Digging in, Tyler Cross. He singled his last time up. Now here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. 7-5 tonight's final. Minnesota jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Ball game tonight for the victorious Twins. 7 runs on 13 hits, 1 error, and 11.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon.